Hi, and welcome to Teaching Tip Tuesday, brought to you by the Center for Inclusive Teaching and Learning at UWSP. The increasing availability of generative artificial intelligence has been greeted with suspicion by many university educators, but I haven't been among them. I'm actually overjoyed by the Gen AI revolution. If you're muttering expletives under your breath or making faces at the computer screen, hang on a minute and hear me out. As an instructional designer, part of my job is trying to convince instructors to use evidence-based best practices in their teaching in order to maximize student engagement and learning. But this is often a hard sell, not because instructors doubt the efficacy of the teaching techniques we present, but because adopting them is work. And in the estimation of many faculty, the cost of change has not been outweighed by the benefits of change. I get it, but because of the Gen AI revolution and the ease with which students can cheat using generative tools, we're seeing instructors rethinking their teaching practices, since using a lot of the best practices of teaching and learning defends against the kinds of AI cheating that instructors want to prevent. So from my perspective, the Gen AI revolution has been great for teaching and learning. That doesn't mean that it's without challenges. The ease with which students can use generative AI to complete work means that academic misconduct by students is more likely than ever, and I think that instructors are right to be concerned. But like other practices in teaching and learning, much of what we've done in our attempts to reduce academic misconduct historically have not been the best practices. That's why over the next couple of weeks, I'd like to highlight a better approach that focuses on academic integrity. In terms of efficacy of our practice, we've been dealing with cheating and academic misconduct all wrong. In general, our approach has been to focus on misconduct and the negative consequences to a student's academic career if they fail to behave with integrity. We stress that some actions are bad, that they're cheating and misconduct, and we tell the students to avoid doing them for fear of punishment. This approach is all stick and no carrot. But the generative AI revolution has revealed the weaknesses inherent in this approach. First, it makes misconduct so much easier for students to engage in and harder for faculty to recognize. Plagiarism detectors don't pick it up, and AI detection tools are unreliable, as are the perceptions of individual faculty. So, although instructors may suspect students of using Gen AI in their work, it's very difficult to prove that this is happening beyond a reasonable doubt. That means that students are more likely to get away with their crimes against the academy, especially in large classes or for low-stakes assignments, because it's easier for faculty to let it slide than to prosecute the case, especially if they're dealing with soft evidence. So, if the only reason you've ever given students not to cheat is fear of punishment, why wouldn't they just cheat with Gen AI all the time? Put another way, we've focused on the stick, not the carrot, and now the arm wielding the stick is lame. But there is a better approach that's always been there. Like many better approaches, it takes a bit more effort. That is to focus positively on the value of academic integrity, promoting the behaviors we want students to engage in, rather than telling them to avoid the behaviors we don't like. We should focus our energy on showing them what behaviors we want them to engage in and why it's in their interest to do those things rather than taking the easy path of cheating. This is focusing on the carrot. For most academics, the exact definition of academic integrity is a little bit nebulous, since every academic draws slightly different behavioral boundaries. Still, like Justice Potter Stewart said in 1964 of obscenity, we know it when we see it. Fortunately, the International Center for Academic Integrity has given us a good working definition. They define academic integrity as the commitment to 6 core values: honesty, fairness, respect, trust, responsibility, and courage. In numerous studies, members of the Center have shown that the greatest effect on reducing misconduct and promoting ethical behavior is seen when emphasis on integrity is university-wide and consistently reinforced. According to this model, promoting and demonstrating academic integrity is everybody's job at the university. The reasons for institutions to work toward systemic promotion of academic integrity are many. First, it improves student valuation of coursework. In conjunction with transparency about what students will gain by doing each assignment, it improves student understanding of why it is in their best interest to do the work rather than cheat, focusing on the carrot. Because of this greater focus on what's in it for them to do the work, and the prideful feelings associated with identifying as a person with academic integrity, institutions with this focus usually see reductions in the number of cases of academic misconduct. Keeping a strong focus on academic integrity also helps institutions to maintain the integrity of their programs and degrees. By helping to ensure that graduates actually possess relevant skills, knowledge, and dispositions. This means that graduates of the university and programs are qualified for further work in the field, whatever that may be. It can also help to improve institutional reputation as schools become recognized for the quality of their graduates. Next week, I'll share with you some basic ways for you and your students to demonstrate commitment to the core values of academic integrity. For those of you who are already sold and want to start focusing more on academic integrity, please take a peek at CITL resources in this area. On our artificial intelligence page, the policy decision tree has some resources that are focused on academic integrity and how to discuss it in class. We have a training video for students. It's intended to be slightly silly and amusing, but it hits the main points of academic integrity. And we have a self-paced Canvas course on academic integrity for faculty development, should you wish to obtain a certificate. Visit our website to locate these resources. By stressing commitment to the core values of academic integrity at our university, we can enhance student achievement and reduce misconduct. And that's this week's teaching tip, brought to you by the Center for Inclusive Teaching and Learning here at UWSP. We offer support for course design, learning activities, assessment, and pedagogy. Visit our website to schedule a consultation today.